Hello students, bahai tong bai norok khakayu thumno kaham no tongna te yang nong no je porirma rok norok nogo thumno kaham ke porogo tongna na. Acha जों tini kaisa katal chapter porne omongkha history ni chapter 2 from hunting gathering to growing food. O chapter ni starting no kaisa borok ni bumunu gudu tushar hanai omongkha biri journey babam dumtike thangka borok tam nokha omorok pepare bosajau omonorok no kahamke pornai do monang nong no poraglia tabuk जों next to move khainai A. Omo topic kha the earliest people, why were they on the move? Agin borok tangli besibag no himimang tong. Mane kaya jaga no hoy te jaga antimang thangi tong. We all know about people who live in the subcontinent as early as 2 million years ago. Today we describe them as a hunter-gatherers. Tabun hoyte 2 million boshor agewo je borok omno sengtam hin hunters gatherers kiki borok kaisa jaga hoyte te jaga thanglei borok mani rutugui chao mane borok kaisa jaga tongkhakai jemon ekdin oro next din ke oro te third din ke tege jaga dikhe mang tongo. The name comes from the way in which they got their food. Omo hongai tangi obono hunters te gatherers nei borok je chao ya ko bandike thangai tong omo ni porsi bone omo bumo kalai khadu. Generally, they hunted wild animals, caught fish and birds, gathered fruits, roots, nuts, seeds, leaves, stalks, and eggs. Borok jehopo na hunt khayo. Shikar ko thanga bok tam na borok sabsmoy no rok, jikono bolong ni, oko animals rok, they talk rok, they kuma jemon tharok anti khai kuma mani rok bok tu bolai rok banti khai. Hunters-gatherers move from place to place. There are many reasons for this. First, if they had stayed at one place for a long time, they would have eaten up all the available plants and animal resources. Therefore, they would have had to go elsewhere in search of food. Or first point, hazaka borok jehrupan kaisa jaga tongrom o jaga blok tong. Inge tabuk o jaga mang jodi borok tongoi mang tong tamne o jaga ni pura mani rong pai bisai payu. Inge tabuk next jaga thangu. Andi khaite no mane kaisa jaga ni pura mani pai tabuk te jaga thangu. Bujikha. Second inge tamo animals move from place to place. Animals joga tam khai kaisa jaga moi te jaga move khayo. Either in search of small prey mane chikon mikon mani jana bagai. Prey nga kai bone khadyo bone food. Or in the case of deer and wild cattle in search of grass and leaves. This is why those who hunted them had to follow their movement. Second point was hazaka jemon animals ro kaya jaga hoy tege jaga move khedba insert mane food no rutu goi antike no borok bo bongo antike follow khaite borok baste mane kaya jaga hoy tege jaga movement khainani start khaike sajabu. Tabuk the third point of Hazakari. Third, plants and trees bear fruit in different seasons. So people may have moved from season to season in search of different kinds of plant. जों तो साइमानो जे चीनी इंडिया वो अनेक seasonal fruit दंगो माने summer season है mango, winter season है जेमन apple rock, ते alka माने rock माने कुमा माई तो मुंगाई. Maybe all season ने fruit no borok sate alka jaga bojeman tini winter o jaga inge borok o jaga winter fruit pai kha inge borok tege jaga move khaiga inge o jaga te alka season anti khei borok budi seasonal fruit search khaite ba borok kaha jaga hoi tege jaga thangnani try khalam bagi anti khei in khanan sajau. Tarpor fourth point ta hojaga people, plants and animals need water to survive. Water is found in lakes, streams and rivers. While many rivers and lakes are perennial with water throughout the year, others are seasonal. People living on their banks would have had to go in search of water during the dry season. Tao to sang Simon chini bagai सबसे important का तई maybe agirogo borok tui nor tugi borok kaha jang hoite ka jag move khai kana tahu jo norok nuk khana ra sanogo tui rok kaise kuchu area rogo jemon desert area o tamungba o tui tongha kai o tui o borok galagin tong o tui pai thanga kai borok teka jaga move khayo anti kai borok o move khai kana hajaw agin borok tabuk next topic hingkai how do we know about these people जों बुंथिके साइमां खाना o borok ni byapare je anti kai agi borok tongo Archaeologists have found some of the things hunter-gatherers made and used. It is likely that people made and used tools of stone, wood, and bone, of which stone tools have survived best. Bo khazaka jebo scientist ro utu na start angkha mane prom dika ha jaga pura ekta mani mangkha ngamon to boi lab rogot langai test khaya daba ngor me binu ja khana je agin borok amok anti khe use khayo nei tei boni kungma mani mangkha jemon pathorok mangkha boni card rok tei borok agin borok tantei bisi uko mani kribla sabang borok who animals ni je skeleton background on bai si borok kungma uko shikarok khedaba e anti rok mangkhana mane anti mangkhata some of these stone tools were used to cut meat and bone, scrap bark from trees and hides, animal skin, chop fruits and roots. Some may have been attached to handles of bones or wood to make spear and arrow for hunting. Other tools were used to chop wood, which was used as firewood. Wood was also used to make hunts and tools. Tei borok tam saga agio je stone hangai jeng samano hor rock ni bagi use khaijo tei stone rogo bothor mane jekun meat no ekdam norom khaina bagi use khaijo tei kuma bone rok borok anti khai mane nukha janti khai borok anti khai use khaijo jeman kuma uko fruits o chop mane rana bagi borok kun ekta কাঠ ফান্ডি কে মাংখানা তে অ্যানিমাল স্কিন রক মাংখানা মানে তাবুক নং তো বাহান জানা গাই নং তো বুস মানে সাকানি স্কিন না তো নং মা খিবনে বলে হিঙ্গাও মা খিবনা বাগি মে বড় কাইসা যেকোনো একটা মানি ইউজ খাই কেনা এই আন্তি কাহির বড় মাংখা যে মাই তাম মাইন বাগি ইউজ খাই যা কর সিজা দংকা হামখাই অমন রক কিলা কাম কা পর জমো বুঝে নাই ই কর জায়গা ন পিকচার বনো গাইদি আন্দি কা স্টোন রক আন্দি কপড়া ন খান্দি কি ইউজ খাই যাব নাই Stone tools may also have been used for left-hander digging the ground to collect edible roots. माने anti kai stone je kapla no khatam kai hakor khurna bagi use khajo taki o hakor bising o kai koi deba kunga mani jeman o buphangni ko roots yaring no hoide kunga jem alro mai deba anti kai bagi bor use khajana stitching clothes made out of animal skin te anti kai ke animal skin hoide borok agi to borok ri rok re hinge bok tam khai ba agi ni যে অ্যানিমাল no borok rawi bong ni skin no si borok kam chali khai kan blasa ei anti no borok sushi মানে as a sushi khebo use khajota hori no soup na bagai next guys choosing a place to live in or a map tongodu tam saka all the places marked with red triangles are sites from which archaeologists have found evidence of hunter-gatherers lived in many more places, only some are shown in the map. Many sites were located near sources of water such as river and lake. Iko o map no ngai nei do kam gai jemono ksak jao khai o jaga borok hunter rok mane je scientist of borok tu bi man khata kuma jaga o map no kam ga nai nei do As stone tools were important, people tried to find places where good quality stone was easily available. Again, bog to chen kahaya je daro bo use khane bor ngatam kai stone je kaham stone kapla stone anti kai bo tu kai anti kai besi bok tam kai kuma mani rok jemon oko mani rana bag use khajogo meat rong rana bag use khajogo tei shikar khaina ba use khajogo mane ageo ka stone onek kungma mai ba use khajogo ngai stone no to kaya jaga tongkha kai tega jaga al stone anti kai nukte maybe brok anti ke move khaina start khana I kornong picture nong ni boyo borai di kaisa kotoma stone phunu tongkha ro tabuk ne omo rokai nok por nai do sides rokai no dore bujang kana sungdi do tabuk sung next por nai finding out about fire mane je hor bum dikhe abiskaran kha traces of ashes have been found here. This suggests that people were familiar with the use of fire. Fire could have been used for many things as a source of light, to roast meat, and to scare away animals. Again, borok saya do mane fire bum dikai ko puila use khajaka. Bas hajago je agio ni borok saya mano je horno simbuni ke use khayani. Horno borok tamba use khay bagi roko nang chati ni bagi mane light ni bagi use khajago te meat rongno sogi chana bagi te alga animals rongna de kirir na bagi jeng do nu geda ba no ta gu nu kashi kusu nu area roko nai di kun ekta bolongo bui thang kai bui besi ba khor te bolongo berai tangai khoro bunu hoy kiri jago abino horno ase ko self defense bagi bo bui use khasta nang por lia do names and dates omor khino kam khino no point na di tabuk sung next point nai omong kha a changing environment agi ti tabuk ni around 12,000 years ago there were major changes in the climate of the world with a shift to relatively warm condition agi ni je weather by tabuk ni je weather climate of onek different jemon agio khai Romdi, tikisa thanda, tau tikisa tungkha, anti khai. In many areas, this leads to the development grassland. This is turn lead to an increase in the number of deers, antelope, goat, sheep, and cattle. That is, animals that survive on grasses. No kaisa example nai. Jemon Rajasthan je desert tongmani, je Thar desert. Omo kintu kunna desert ya. Agitam khai oro kintu agi kuma bukhang tongmani, animals tongmani. আস্তে আস্তে যেগুলো শিকার খাইকা যেগুলো বইহান খাইনা সারদों কুমা রাজরক ইংga আস্তে আস্তে যেগুলো বড় কমি থাঙ্গাই তাंनाय গ্রাস হবো কমি থামবাই গিয়া আনতিং টিংতেসি মো নরমাল গ্রাসল্যান্ড নি হইতে ডেজার্ট ট্রান্সফার হবো বুঝিখা those who hunted these animals now followed them learning about their food habits and their breeding seasons. It is likely that this helped people to start thinking about herding and rearing these animals themselves. Fishing also become important. Agio kintu agin boro kintu andi haino mane jekun ekta sirong phano ko lion dono phano torno phano hai nawi borok pali kintu borok bongon nukha ge nukte aste aste borok chong kha je in je omo jeng pale khakai onek kaham nai hani chong ya ko si borok aste aste anti rok mane te kisa develop na starting khata tabukhe next topic the beginning of farming and herding tabukhe bumdike aste aste farming khana starting ka khetoro mukadam kai mani o bumdike starting jata this was also a time when several grain bearing grasses including wheat barley and rice grew naturally in different parts of the subcontinent ai roi mo mukateng rong je mai ro pharom di te uko barley te khuma ta mine mogodam phandom di gongma wheat ro phandom ni borok gagi asai na nangya borok automatically natural na asai bujikha men women and children probably collected these grains as food and learned where they grew and when they ripe. This may have led them to think about growing plants on their own. In this way, people become farmers. The borok jepro omo maina sao borok saimanga de om maina dike sa nago. Taba borok saimanga om mani bum dike asai. Boss season asai anti di khaite si borok aste aste farmer hinjaka. Bujika aste aste borok farming khaina starting khata. Next guy people also attract and them tame animals by leaving food for them near their shelter. Brok ase semanga je jekun animals no bin gan of food one hibe bosa nai hanai anti kage brok torina starting khata. The first animal to be tamed was the wild ancestor of the dog. Omo kintu phaiman exam nogo dog unka puila animal jeta je again borok puila paina mane palaina starting khata bini as a friend keke tonika. Later people encourage animals that were relatively gentle to come near to the camps where they live. They jekun animal bong camp gana phayu bong no kun harm lo khaya bong no borok aste aste bong logi toina starting a jemon sheep rock goat cattle te kuma pig rock no borok toina starting a ta borok aste aste bong no bong mukta maro sari kha gata borok nukha je borok bong ni logi onek familiar mane kam kain dong abai jebon ta mujak herders sinjago mane borok farmer bunjaga herders singai samno hen je animal jongo toinai farmer ge sabo je farming khainai omorogo nok point ha do omang no tei no mais family ata tabo ke next topic a new way of life kata life. If you plant a seed you will notice that it takes some time to grow nang je pa no seed no nang hawa kai kha ye hawa to seed tino nang hawa re khamai tino bufang asane dikun ko ge kisa din aste aste pore seed no hoite kaisa blai no hoite bini bedak ande ka ase deba. This may be for several days, weeks, months, in some cases years. Kaise kuchu ke bosor par nang mano, kaise kuchu ke ek mas par nang mano, kaise kuchu ke 1 week par nang ma ante kaita. When people began growing plants, it meant that they had to stay in the same place for a long time after the plants, watering, weeding, driving away animals and birds till the grain ripened, and then the grain had to be used carefully. Again borok to जों सेमन कहा जन होते के जागा मूव खाया किंतु ब्रok जेहबो फार्मिंग खाना स्टार्टिंग खा फार्मिंग सेमन खा माने खेतरो खाया नि मखतन काया नि आफर के ब्रok तामन खा काया जागन ब्रok तंग खा तांगै इके ब्रok ओ जागा मखतन का हेके ब्रok अगान मा तंगनाय अगान तंग खाजियो ओ मखतन न ब्रok काम के नाय मानाय जेकुन बुफां रमबि ब्रok ताबुक माइ तो ब्रok काय खा जेमन जों तिप्रासो मोहे दबा उको zoom cultivation जों जे हारवाक रगो माइ रखे दबा जों तो खेतो तो प्लेन land zoom का के जे हालाप काय माने हालाप रगो काय मानता अमनो जों कौरबा हिया दबा हुगो जों ताम खा आगी काय और माइ काय खा गे जों लुखा जे अमो आस्ते आस्ते ग्रो खाया गे जों बिनि गाना ग्रेन तो ना स्टार्टिंग खाता आन दिखेनो borok rok settlement माने काहे जागाओ tongte borok saimang khaje o jago tongka kai जों janai hini antikhe borok settle thanga ta o jago je furu o je mairok bun kha taba borok bun dikhe toni kha bono amto borok aste aste borok sreng kha taba borok clay pot se u hani togrok borok samdani starting khata. Next topic ngai ta munai di rearing animals mane animals on palai mani जों जे पण animal palayo जों to animal जों tang palaiba जों tok palaikha ga जों tok noy tok tinya ba palayo जेबन मुसु palai ha gata ba मुसुन hoy जों दूध ना गय ए anti kheno borok baste ste sreng bai kha je omo hoyte ke दूध mano omon hoyte ke meat manai omon hoyte ke tok ti man anti khini borok aste aste sreng khata. Next topic ngai finding out about the first member and herders. Puila farmers sabo to man omo sagata. You will notice a number of blue squares ache no ta phunai ore kaise tongnai omong kha u this a map na da ba oben bepare o sajaka omang no porlia do omon rok poina city ang no next topic phunai towards a settled life non nang tai seda ba kahe jaga pani ke brok aste settle na start e amon de brok sajak brok je brok kahe ja settle na start ga o ja bro mamu song na start ga nok tang na start ga anti ke aste aste borok form mane dan skema ko develop pang khata aste aste borok amon nong na porle do mang amno no explain khai sa na yo chikon khai tiko omo kai stone rock andike pathor rock no borok as a omo tawa kai ke ban use khaja ka as a plate kai ke ban use khaja andike kai kumai borok andike use khaja ta tiko agini pot rock andike borok use khaja A closer look living and drying in Mehergarh. Iko. Iko. Agi wan dike bringi taman ay bro nogro. Andike bro aste bro nogo tangna starting khan. Andike bro aste bro thika kai bro no buina bundi kai khanya ni omro aste bro serengbai khata. Tabu no kintu angje nongo je porli je last topic omro no por idu kam kai line by line por khai si nok te kam je bujinai norok jodi o chapter moide kunha bujanga kai ano comment kan khai do angno ni comment no reply nai jodi kep no share khane kai share khai di ti norok ani omo chaja khangka ani video like share comment ti ano subscribe khai di hambai